Hi everybody, Tammy here, and I am coming on tonight to share, I think this is 3 different Ollie store hauls that are close to me, and there's not going to be any rhyme or reason to what I show you. Most of it is paper crafting stuff, with the exception of I have a sweet little dog that has a birthday party coming up this week, so I found this super cute little lobster toy at Ollie's for $4.99. Regular price was $7.99. And I just thought it was so cute, and it's soft, and it has the little crinkly sound, so I had to get that. And then here, we'll start over here. So I don't know if I've seen anybody else hauling the stone paper rolls from American Crafts. Now, if you're not familiar with stone paper, I actually use the stone paper from Stamperia, and it's kind of indestructible. You can't rip it. I'll read to you exactly what it says on this packaging. I had to open one up because I wanted to make sure it was, the kind that you can't tear, and it is that kind. So it's eco-friendly stone paper, is made with calcium carbonate and resin from FSC certified suppliers, and can be reused, waterproof, tear resistant, biodegradable, and tree free. So these were, let me see one that has the right, $1.99, you guys. Look at their price is, what does that say? $13.99. And if you've ever bought the Stamperia stone paper, you know that their price is pretty on the spot. I think Stamperia is a little bit more. And I think it's a little bit thicker from what I remember, but this is going to be fun to use. So, you can wrinkle this up. You can do all kinds of things to it, to use for covers. Gosh, you can do pouches, you can sew it. It's kind of like almost not material, but like if you think of paper, that's material like, but although you can rip material, you can't rip this. I don't know, it's just fun, and I was surprised to see it there. But I am behind on watching I need to catch up on a whole bunch of Ollie haul videos, so maybe someone else. Anyways, I got 3 of these, and my store had, I think there were 2 or 3 boxes full of these, so they had plenty. And I don't know if I'll need those readers, so I'll set them right there. Okay, and then I always have to go to the coloring book, or the book section, and I have a friend who is in love. She's loved Idris Elba for years. I think since he was in The Wire, that's when she first discovered him. So they have this little coloring book, and I noticed when I was looking at it, it actually came from Target, but it was $1.99. So this will be a fun little thing to put in with her next birthday gift. So super cute, loved it. I think she'll enjoy that. And then some of these things, I just dropped the little Singer needle kit, or needle pack. I hadn't gotten those yet, so I decided to get some. And I think these were 99 cents. You get a little threader in there too. And this is a nice little container to keep them in. And then I did get some stickers. I don't know why I got these. I thought these were adorable. You can see, oh no, that's terrible. I'm back in the craft room in the evening, so my lighting is terrible. But yeah, these just were cute. They're either polka dots, or they could be little googly eyes with glitter and stuff. So I liked those. And then I think I've already shown these cute little unicorns. Got one of those. And then these were so cute. I forgot to give these to my little great niece, so this will go in her birthday gift. Little sloths, aren't they cute? And then they had more of these little pink Project Life they say they're for the Instax Mini, those little photos, but oh, this doesn't have, I thought they came with the, maybe these didn't come with the plastic inside. Nope, I don't think these did. I think you have to create your own little pages. Yeah, the black ones that were a little bit bigger came with the plastic page protector things. But these were in the dollar section, so I just grabbed one more. Oh, and then these little crazy art, just little pen or pencil or crayons or markers. I just like to have these to throw in my bag. You know, if I want to have a bunch of different markers, crayons, whatever. I took one when we did our girls' craft. It wasn't really a crafty weekend, but it was a weekend up north. I took a bunch of coloring stuff, and you guys, we had fun doing that. I think it was one evening. I didn't have internet up there at all, so no TV because the TV streams off, you know, the internet. So we had to get creative with when we weren't outside, you know, playing by the water and stuff. So I was glad I had the coloring books, something for everybody to do. These are those fancy that bags. Again, they give you 4. These were $1.99. These are from American Crafts, and I actually put a gift in one of these and gave it away. And it's super sturdy. It held a lot of things. Yeah, so these are totally worth it. And I didn't have time to decorate the bag, but I think these would be adorable if you decorated them, you know, with pretty papers. You know how to do that. Die cuts, you name it. So yeah, I can picture this too, like Anna Griffin stuff. You know how she's got her beautiful 3D, what are those called? The dimensional flowers and stuff with her beautiful papers. I could just picture a bag totally done up in Anna Griffin stuff. Okay, oops. Okay, I'm already starting to have things fall. Okay, let's get our stack a little bit better there. Okay, and then they had, at one of the stores, they had a bunch of the single basil papers. These are 25 cents a piece. So I just picked out some colors, you know, that I tend to use a lot of, and got some of those. And then you guys, oh my gosh, the store I went to that's close to where I work, they restocked all of these Astro designs, the 84 sheet 12 by 12s. These are the solid core papers. They had stacks and stacks of these. So now I think I have 2 of each one that I've found so far. And I'm not sure if there are more collections or if I have them all. I was going to check online. But I'll show you some more paper. I just have to get through this stack. So I did get another one of these Heidi Swap albums. Now this one does have it has all of these, 12 plastic protectors that you can, you know, put your layouts in. This was $1. So I think I bought some of these for our girls' Crafty Day. So I have enough of those for everybody now. I did find another one of these. So, okay, one of my subscribers, it was Maddie, Maddie, and then there were numbers after Maddie. She commented that she was looking for this, and last I knew, she didn't find it. So Maddie, if you're watching right now, leave me a comment if you still are looking for this, okay? And there's that. Oh, I was excited to find this. This is that, it's by Damask Love, which is a collection, a scrapbooking collection. And then they have this little fashion it yourself. They call it a fashion crafting library, but it has 885 pieces. This just looks like fun. And it's got tons of stuff in here. to do projects. Cute, cute stuff. So I can open it because I already took the plastic. And I'll show you. So when you open it, you can see all the goodies. Look at the cute little pom-poms. You've got lots of, and these are already cut. I don't think you can see the designs, but they're already die cut in the, you just have to pop them out. So I've got felt and I've got like vinyl. Yeah, lots of little hearts and flowers, it looks like. Here's some little earring. Earring, what would you call this? Like you're going to embellish this little circle. Oh, and they have all different sizes of them. Oh, I don't know if you can see. Anyways, they show like putting the little tiny pom-poms in the shape of a flower and gluing them all on. They give you the glue. Look at that. So this will just be fun. This would be something super fun to have up north too, for the girls to do. Oh, a bunch of little brads. And they have like a little idea sheet here. Here are some, what are these called? Sequins, I call them, but all different big, little flowers, hearts, lots of stuff in there. And then you get all this rickrack, and this is, I think, paper trim they call it. And then look at, they give you the little things if you want to do like dangle charms. You've got the, whatever these are called, and then the rings, and then the little kind of, what's that called? The little half circle ring. So fun. And then letters, all kinds of letters. And then you have some paints with the paintbrushes. Yeah, I think that's it. So this is fun. Cute little kit. So got that. $4.99. I didn't tell you, did I? Look at that price, you guys. I don't know if the regular price is really $45.99. I think that's what it says. But it was totally worth $4.99. Okay, and then I do not get out of there without finding beautiful coloring books. So this was the second coloring book that I bought. I don't have any more to show you in this haul, but look at this. I think there's a hardcover book with this name that a lot of the journal making people like to get their hands on to use pages out of it. So I don't know, but this is really pretty. I can just imagine these colored, and it's just fun. It's very relaxing. I was surprised at how fun it was for all of us to sit around. We were just sitting like in the living room, coloring. Each had our own book, you know. We shared all of the markers and the crayons. We used those chalk markers, you guys, that everybody's been hauling, the $1.99 set from Ollie's. They are really fun to use. So yeah, so this is going to be fun. But oh my gosh, the cover is so like inspiring to see how they've colored. So yeah. Oh, and we used colored pencils. Colored pencils are fun to use too. Okay, here we go. We're starting back with the paper. So this is, and I had not gotten this yet. This is the 60 sheets, 12 by 12 metallic in white gold. And looks like it's solid core because it matches the color here or here. What was I going to say about this? Oh, $3.99. It's beautiful. I love finding their papers. You guys, they had so many of these. I actually found these at 2 stores. So I think I ended up with, yeah, white gold. 3. They had stacks and stacks. So my store definitely, the one I work next, or not next to, kind of, I mean, it's like 5 miles away. It's super close, easy to run over there at lunchtime or right after work. This one is, you get 3 colors, metallic finish. I don't know if it tells the colors. This was $2.99 for 36. sheets. I don't know. Let's see if it tells. Oh, it just says sparkling metallics. So it might be, I mean, I don't know, these might all be different. This kind of looks like the white gold right here, right there, but I'm not sure. But an easy way to know if that's a different paper pad is look at these pictures. I think I have them all memorized now. So that's an easy way to tell if it's not one that you have, you know, if you kind of remember. Like the birds, I already have some of these, but they had tons of these in the store that I went to yesterday. So, and these are the metallic, and what are they? Now that I know they have the names up here. These were $2.99. Did I already say that? Excuse me. It's just called shimmering colors, and this one was called sparkling colors. Interesting. So yeah, and that's 36 papers. And then you've already seen this one. I love this. I actually may have grabbed 2 of these. I think I may have grabbed 2 because I love these colors so much. So yeah, I have enough of that one now. I have enough solid color paper to last me a long time now. Okay, this is, I love that I can now see the names. Bloom and Blossom. This one, is it called like Fall or something? I know this is probably boring, but I just realized these have the names up under the, what's this called? Fall Colors. Oh, I might have already seen that actually on the other ones that I bought. But I'm probably doing a bad job showing these because I gotta clean this desk. It's like being overrun with stuff. But aren't those pretty? So those are more pastel. And then I didn't have this one. I found this one. I've been looking at it. This one is bold boho. Look at the colors. Here, I'll turn it like this, you can see. But see this picture, I was like, oh, I have not found that pad yet. They had a ton. They had a ton of all of these pads at, I'll tell you, if you're in Michigan, it was the Flint store. They just had, and they're back in the paper, like stationery aisle, you know, where not in the middle aisle pallet thing where the dollar stuff is. These are, I swear, in the back was the better stuff from American Crafts. Like they just had tons of the paper. Okay, now I know I'm gonna have to turn around because I know I got more things here. So let me pull these down here. And I see more paper. Oh yeah, I don't think I had gotten this one. I can't remember. Look at that pretty one. What's that called? Flora. Gosh, I don't think I have this one yet. So I got 2, just in case. Aren't those pretty? Look at the colors. Love them. So 2 of those. And then, so I won't show this other one since it's a duplicate. I hope my microphone isn't crackling. I'm kind of stretching it. And, okay, I think I'm at the end of the haul. So with redoing my craft room, you know, I'm going to be painting it, and it's going to be pink. Pink, it will be my accent color, pink and cream. So with that in mind, I thought this will look nice. It's a dry erase calendar, you know, that I can just redo each month. And then look what I found, you guys. I found these. These are the Staedtler double-ended dry erase pens. 2-in-1 tips. So one is fine point and one is for lettering. This is going to be so much fun. So I thought these would be great for this. And the prices, I believe these were $4.99. They're not marked, but I feel like there was a sign that said $4.99. And then this was, what is that? $5.99? Yeah, compared to $14.99. Oops. And this is by Core Home. Yeah. So that's not a brand I'm familiar with, but I love that. And then look at this. This is the Astro Brights blue parchment. Look at blue parchment. Look at the price, you guys. $2.99. What's that regular price? I gotta get these back on. 250 sheets. Now I will use this a lot, printing digitals on this for journals. Okay, well, compared to $9.99, so $2.99 is a really good price. It says it's 65 pound, which is perfect. And look at you can see I keep showing you and you can't see. Look at the blue. It's blue parchment. It's a really, really light color blue. It's pretty. I was so excited to find that. So that's all the paper. And then here, I don't know. I feel like we need to change spots with all the paper. We're going to move it over here, and then we're going to put the last few little items right here. So again, with the craft room decor changing, I thought this is it's just a wood plank plaque. It was $4.99. I can't see that. Their price, let's see what their price was. $13.14. And I just thought this would be cute to do. Actually, I might glue some little clips on it to display some of my little projects. You know, cards or little ATCs, what have you, tags. I just thought that would be fun. So it's a 12 by 12. And it's wood. And I like the finish on it. It's kind of a whitewashed. By Studio C. I have not heard of Studio C. I don't think it's American Crafts. It just says Studio C, Bristol, Pennsylvania. And it's got the little hanger, so cute. Okay, and then they had a ton of the Jane Davenport Dauber bottles. So I just picked up one more of these. I think I've got maybe 5 now. These were $1. And then I finally caved in, and I had been looking at these. This was $1.99. Now, I don't know, you guys. It shows compared to $21.99. So what this is, and I've seen other people haul it, so you might already know. You've probably already seen it. But you can do resin trinket boxes. They have a square one here with a lid, and they have a circle one, and these are the molds. So I am going to get brave and break out my resin and use it and try to make some cute little trinket dishes. I think I have everything that I would need. You know, sometimes they show glitter in that resin for things. So I'm going to probably go down that rabbit hole soon. I might do some for gifts. I'm already thinking of things like Alice theme one. You know, they have like the little things, the little cards that you can drop them down in the resin, playing cards. My mind is going crazy thinking of the possibilities for these. So, and this is just the molds. So you can use these over and over to pour your resin in. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. Now, is that it? I think it might be. Let me turn back around. Yeah, I think it's it. That's it. I think I did pretty good. I don't need to go back again. I say that, but there is one of the stores that I have not went back to at all. I went one time, and that one is if we could find ourselves in that area of Michigan. So if we are, I will definitely stop in there because it's been probably 2 weeks, maybe 3 by now. I don't know how long I've been doing these Ollie things, 2 weeks. But seeing all of this paper show up at my one store, I'm like, they are still putting things out. So you almost, I'm not going to be obsessed, but you almost have to keep checking, for certain things. And I don't even know what I'm looking for now. Maybe basil paper packs, because I've seen people hauling those. That might be something I wouldn't mind finding. But, I did get some organizational bins, those heavy acrylic bins. I did get some of those too. And I'll show you how, just a second, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to show you how I organized all those boxed cards. So this is a bin that I got at Ollie's. I think they came in a 2-pack. And because those boxed cards have, they take up a lot of room if you keep them in the boxes. And I wanted, they stack them up or whatever. I just wanted a good way to keep them all stored compact. So this is just, you can see how tall it is. And I got all my boxed cards that I bought at Ollie's in here. And so I, separated them out by collections. So the first stack here, and I don't have enough room to push this all the way back, but it's the Vicky Bouton Sweet Rush. So what I did, I cut the back off the box so that I could see, the collection it is and all of the cards. And then I just made a little tab that stands up with like the patterned paper on the box. So that goes in front of the cards. And then I think I bought 3 sets of Vicky Bouton, so they're all together. And then here is the Amy Tangerine Picnic in the Park. And then see, I just used the little gingham that was on the box to kind of stand up there. And then here are the confetti wishes. So I thought this was a good way for me to store them and to kind of know, just by picking these out, what's in each. And this is the Jen Hadfield. Oops. And then let's see, we can pull it a little forward. And then this is Parasol by Maggie Holmes. I think I might have had a couple, maybe just one, I don't know. And the Magical Forest by Crate Paper. So yeah, that's what I decided to do so that I can, and this will go in a cupboard. I have a cupboard with cards, so it'll go on a shelf and, be easy to get to. So anyways, I just wanted to share that because the Ollie's has these cool bins. They're a little bit, see how I can kind of pull it? It's good acrylic, but it's a little bendy. So it'll be perfect, for something like this. I think the ones at Marshall's aren't as bendy, but for what I need this for, it works just fine. And their prices were really good. So I can't remember what the prices were, but you did get 2 in a set. I want to say $4.99 possibly, or $5.99. I don't know. Anyways, look it was in the housewares. I'm trying to think what it was by. It was in the kitchen, actually one of the kitchen aisles. Anyways, if you go look through those aisles, you'll see all of the organizational storage things that they have, bins and stuff. I think it's actually called a refrigerator bin. That's what it had on the label. So anyways, I feel like I'm rambling right now. So I will go, but I hope you've had time this week. If you're into the Ollie's haul and finding the great deals, I hope you had time to visit an Ollie's, or maybe this weekend coming up. This is Thursday night, so the weekend is almost upon us. So or I hope you have time to do something that makes you happy. So, and like I always say, sharing my hauls from either Hobby Lobby or Ollie's is so much fun. So I love doing that, and I am going to be back on with, I have a Gypsy's Craft Nook order that came in that I want to share. It's Danielle's store. She has an online store, and I'll share. She has a discount code for my crafty friends. If you, for your first purchase or your first order with her, you can save 15%, I believe it is. But I'll show that in the video when I share what I bought from Danielle. So she's my Elizabeth Craft Designs supplier. And lots of other brands too. She has amazing products. So I'll be back probably tomorrow with a video, or possibly, depends on, I got a busy weekend. It'll be the next video coming, I'll just say that. It's well past the time. I've had the order sitting here for, gosh, probably 3 weeks now. So I need to get it out and share it. Yeah. So, okay. Until next time, I will talk to you later. And thank you so much for watching. I forget to say that. Thank you so much. Okay, bye-bye.